Slap. 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 Slappery slap. I'm happy cause I play Sett, so somebody else will get slapped. I'm happy and that's it. Get wrecked and slappery slap.
Slap like now.
Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another great guide by me, Ace. This time about the half man, half beast but 100% boss, the beefed out face breaking male stripper.
I'm talking, of course, about Man Bear Pig.
Sett. Like, he's like League's Uberchat, like the anime antagonist we all love to hate and hate to love and love to play and slap.
Now.
He has some hero/anime like lore where he grew up as a sad boy, not belonging to either man or furry. His dad was some sick fighter who protected him, and his furry mom from bullies, but then left. Sad. So now people were like, hey Beast Boy, how about trying to chew some broccoli? Oh, you can't because you only have pointy teeth. but then the sad said, well, nothing. He just beat him up, went to some arenas and become the uber fighting chat we all know and love from the game. Classic story, classic champ, and it all translates to his very simple, classic, brawling I will beat the shit out of you playstyle. Okay, so his passive Pit Grit, which is Verstaien for I'm right-handed and therefore hit harder with my right hand, is basically the fact that Sett hits harder on this second punch. Sett also hates losing. Well, better get used to it. However, it might be an advantage because he heals faster based on missing health, aka losing. His Q, Knuckle Down, gives some bonus movement speed and makes your next 2 auto attacks stronger, dealing damage based on the enemy's max health, which is our first scaling ability. Next, his W, Haymaker, which build up crit passively to turn you into an actual Super Saiyan, gaining a shield and dealing true damage in the center of the attacks, which by the way scales based off of his max health, which makes this our second scaling ability. Yeet. His E, Facebreaker, is a nice pull which only slows if you have enemy champs on it's a nice pull which only slows if you have enemies on one side but stuns on both sides. That's what I wanted to say. And finally, his ultimate, his R, and might I say it's the best ultimate League ever made, hands down. It's jong! Lekker. Shaco. Nee, die ult is zo chill. Looking so goddamn awesome to do that and feel so great, but it's the ultimate League Mania nuke drop body slam, dealing a ton of damage and slowing nearby enemies. So what you want to do is ult an enemy into the backline, E and Q, and auto attack while soaking all the damage you need to go Super Saiyan, blast their faces with some true damage and walk out alive with a shield, and well, you can do that because of that. Oh, and did I mention Sett doesn't require mana? No? Well, Sett doesn't require mana! Which makes him an excellent top laner, support, jungler, mid, ADC, I don't know, shop seller, everything. And because of all the different roles he can play, you can build basically any AD or tank related item on him, mixed in with a little bit of attack speed, for example Blade of the Rune King, or heck, even Kraken Slayer for that sweet attack speed mythic passive. It will work out all just fine. You can go Chem Tank if you close in on enemies, go Stridebreaker if you want that instant dash and movement speed, you name it, go fucking crazy. Okay, so enough talking. I think we all agree here, this champ offers more than enough to actually win games. So, if we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves, the player. Okay, so I will start off playing mid, which is gonna be a pretty easy lane. And what? Do you guys hear that? What's that music? Is it? Did I just hear a pirate laughing? And oh my god, it's gonna be Gangplank. It's gonna be Gang. Okay, so this lane, it's gonna be a tough one. We can definitely not blame the player in this one. If we lose, we're probably gonna win. But if we lose, We can't blame the player in this one, so it's just a tough matchup. So, if we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves. So, the player. If we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves. If we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves. If we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves. If we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves. We can only blame it on ourselves. If we lose, we can only blame it on ourselves.
The player. The player. The player.
You know, and even if it looks like you're gonna lose a set, and the enemy is invading your base, and you're just there with an ADC, and they all gonna bash in your nexus, and there's nothing you can do but ult this fucking, I don't know, mermaid into oblivion. But then you see your nexus getting destroyed, but you know your play set, so it's gonna be a W anyways. Okay, so we're gonna try a different role for the second part, for the second game. And we already seen this part from the beginning a little bit, but now I can show you the entire part. And we got hit, so we just walk it off. Missed that one. Just walk it off. Keep walking it off. They can touch us. Walk it off. Walk it off and whoop. Up. Okay, bamboozled. I don't know what they were thinking right there, but it's kind of weird that such an immobile champ like Sett can walk out of that one that easily. But then again, it's the level 1, so they probably weren't expecting brave Sett like that, but that one hit me. Showing off my W ability, just like that. And well, we've seen this one, the first kill for them, and I died, but what we didn't see is the fun part. And there we go. See, you see the tower, you see that tower? I don't know, they're not the brightest, clearly. And yeah, I couldn't help it myself but mentioning it, that was indeed all me, because I'm Sett support, and you always get the W when you play Sett. So, and you better agree with me, Misfortune. You better agree, pirate lady. Agree with me. Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you!
Okay, so we're back in lane, and this time we're alive. And this is how you do your W, exactly like that. You had to build up your entire grid, plus the ignite. We can just walk away, and that's how you win trade with Sett. You can always come out victorious because of that massive shield. And it's just fun. You have to place a little vision. Or not. We're not go- Oh, there's the jungle. Well, gonna skip the part where I walk entirely around. But roaming with Sett is possible if you have a ping. And look at that. It's the fire torch. And he doesn't see me. Just have a little bit of patience. You see, in the end, we're gonna just flash E, bang, bang. Slap him, slap him. And well, you give the kill to your mid laner, obviously. So he can skill a little bit. And also it's a Yasuo here. They're a little bit uptight. So now we're back in lane again. It's gonna be an easy one. I just feel it. See, Misfortune also knows what she's doing. And I can cancel that snowball really easily with my E. And again, the beef slam W. And the flash even. Well, it's just easy like that. And you see the pink ward there in the corner of the tri-bush? Always placed like that. So you have, you can set up some vision for a jungler. Very nice indeed. And again, we're gonna fight. And it looks like we're gonna lose a trade, right? Exactly, it looks like that. But this damn haymaker is just so overpowered. We win trades like that. You can just go in alone, get beef slapped, and just win trades by pressing that single key. And you see, we just give the Yasuo confidence boost just by our presence. We get the cannon, because we didn't walk over there for nothing, of course. And now, finally the ward. And that's just how you do it with Sett. It's just that easy. Now we're at the turret again. And what did they want to do? What did they want to do here? I just grabbed them under the turret. You think I care? You think I care? Do you forget I got my haymaker? It's just so easy. It's crazy. So the support role is obviously one of my favorites. I've tried mid. I've tried top. Top you've seen a little bit in the beginning. Went very well. It went very well against Dunar. But yeah, as you can see, the support role is just the role I'm supposed to play. And look at this. Just with that ult, when you have that ready, you just throw them away from under that tower, grab them, use your haymaker to secure it, give it to your ADC. Now, this might not be the smartest idea. Or is it? Or is it? This is exactly what you want as a Sett. You want to soak all the damage, and when your crit is completely fool the bar. You just want to blast your haymaker at them and let your team finish it. That's Sett support. Just easy like that. And we're not even scared of the worm, even though we got 12 HP. Okay, maybe we're a little scared, but the team is following up. And that's how you get just the early game. And when you got the early game... Oh, is that a Shaco? Boom! There you go, Shaco. Oh, I love that part. But yeah, that's just how you do it. That's the early lane. And when you win the early lane, you basically win the game. So I can show you the kills, but we already seen them. So this is when you get the final objective. It's the worm. And here we're pushing in for the final part. But we all know what's gonna happen, because I always usually edit it that way. If we're going on a nice winning support lane. And that's that they will probably give up, as always. So thanks for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and all that other good stuff. And I see you the next time. Bye!